What's up, everyone? It's Colton with Wasatch Back Explorer. It has been a really long time since I have made a video. There's been a lot that has been happening over the last year. I think when I looked back at my videos, the last time I put a movie out, or a video, I should say, was like middle of June last year. Now I have filmed some, and I didn't post them because I just didn't feel in the groove, or didn't feel like I wanted to actually film, and there's a lot going on. But I am back. I am going to be producing more video and more content for you guys, mostly because I like looking back and seeing the change in my creative process of making videos. But I guess just so you guys know, and I'm an open book, the reason that I was away for so long was, like, the main, most important reason is I started dating someone in like end of June, beginning of July, and we ended up getting married last week. So I am now no longer single according to the world. So I am married, I am living with my wife. We do have a townhouse kind of in Clinton, Utah, which is just north of where I used to live in Farmington. Not that far, really not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I was dating her, getting to know her, and just work was super busy last year. Obviously we got engaged, so we had to plan a wedding and find this townhouse, all this stuff, and so it has just been this convoluted, just busy time. And so this is like honestly the first time I haven't had just something I absolutely needed to do. So I've been doing some research, making some notes on what I want to do this year for content for YouTube, and so this is where we're going to start new this year. So I'm going to insert a couple clips here as well, but my camping style and my content style is going to change this year. So last year I ended up buying a rooftop tent for my truck, building a rack, and building some things for that, and so I got into that just out of just this random one day I woke up and said, hey, I want to try this overlanding rooftop tent game. So I ended up building a rack, and then I ended up finding a great deal on it's like a Facebook marketplace, but it's for Utah. It's an internet site where people post stuff that you can buy used. I found a really good deal on a rooftop tent and I jumped on it. So I ended up using that for the later part of the season, from about September to the end of October. I just did all overlanding and rooftop tent stuff, and I love that. It is one of my passions because I love my truck. It is a great off-road vehicle, even though it is bigger-ish. But I love my truck, and then you bring camping, and then me and Eric have just had some really good times just camping by the fire with great food, and you can drive to these cool places, and it's really easy if you have like a limited window of time. As well as the wife, she really likes the rooftop tent, so it has just been this really good way of getting a different experience in the outdoors, finding cool places, and going with people that you normally couldn't really take backpacking or wouldn't be interested in backpacking. So that's why I did that, and I'm really glad I did. So there will be videos of that setup coming to the channel. I'm working on tweaking a few things and organizing my setup a little bit better. So that will be coming here soon. I don't know when, but it will be coming because I want to show off I want to show off. I built my whole rack system by myself, and then mounted this up, and I have lights and all this cool stuff that I really enjoy with that. So you guys will be seeing that. As well as there's still going to be backpacking. I still have some areas I want to backpack to, some favorite places I like to go to for that. So backpacking is never going away. But I do have some cool trips planned. I'm going to try and get to go to Oregon again, because my trip last year that I told you guys about ended up falling through because of severe weather. I got like a foot of snow, and we're in the 20s for the week that I booked to go, and I was packed, ready to go, everything. Like I was leaving the next morning, and it just got crazy weather, so I ended up having to cancel, which really sucked. But I was just looking up rebooking that trip, and it's actually pretty good pricing right now, so tempting, but I'll have to see kind of what my schedule is like, because this summer's gonna get busy, and I may share some more about that later. So yeah, but for just kind of the channel and what you guys can expect, I think I'm going to break away from the sole kind of focus on just backpacking, because that's kind of been where I've put my focus, because that's mostly what I've been doing, which I truly love backpacking. That will never change. But like my YouTube name says, Wasatch Back Explorer, and my facets of exploring vary from month to month, day to day. So I'm gonna be, showing you guys more of obviously rooftop tenting, overlanding, which I have some cool spots in mind that I want to show you guys, as well as my setup. Obviously backpacking, that's still gonna be there. I do some day hiking. The wife really likes day hiking, so you may see more of that. We'll do that as exercise during the week or something, or like a date night. So I'll do more of like how I set up for those, because I take that stuff pretty seriously, even though some people don't. I do. As well as like snowmobiling. I do snowmobiling. I went this last year. Wasn't the best season, but I went. So I'll show some of my setups and how I plan for that stuff, probably in the winter months. And then four-wheeling. So I usually do a big four-wheeling trip in the beginning of August, where we ride, camp, and we do this whole big long trip. So I'll probably show my setup for that, because that's really fun. So I cover a broad range of like exploring the great outdoors, which according to YouTube people, you're only supposed to focus on one thing. Who cares? Because I have a lot of passions and a lot of ways I like to explore, so I'm going to share that passion, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So my channel is going to become very broad, because that's the best way that I can create content. I do it a lot, so it's going to be easier. I think it's cool. I don't care, what people think as far as if it's not cool or not, because I really like this stuff. So I want to record it, look back on life, and see all this cool stuff that I have done. So that is going to be the plan for the channel. Anyways, I think I've rambled on long enough, but yeah, just stick around, guys. Thanks to all those people that have stuck around on the channel, and those friends that I have met. I know I haven't been super on it as far as commenting and watching videos. It has been really hectic and really crazy, and I'm sorry. I do appreciate you guys, and there's the local YouTubers here in Utah that I've kind of neglected, I guess, to put it honestly, not because I wanted to, just life got busy, and I'm sorry. But you guys are awesome. You guys know who you are. We've gone backpacking many times, so I am back. And like I said, I do appreciate all your guys' support. It means the world to me, even though I am still tiny. But anyways, it's cool to have those followers. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more, because there is going to be more, which is why I did this. So we will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks.